Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья! Nice to see you today on my YouTube channel Russian for Everybody. Today I want to tell you how to produce the Russian plural. It's very important because its structure is used in everyday conversation and communication. The more you master it, the more you get closer to mastering the Russian language. So, if you have any questions during my lesson, please don't hesitate to ask me in the chat or in comments after my video. I'll try to answer your questions immediately during my lesson or after the lesson. And if you think that my lesson was useful for you and interesting, please put a like after watching it and write your comments. Also, you can make a donation by the link given in the description box. Thank you in advance. So, let's get started. Russian nouns can be either singular, for example, one cat or one dog, or plural, many cats and many dogs. You know that to form a plural in English, you need to add an s to the singular form, like one cat and many cats, a dog, dogs, a house, houses. In Russian language, the basic principle is the same, but there are 4 different endings to form plurals. In addition, you will have to remove the last letter from the singular form of the noun before adding a new letter. So, here you can see the table which gives you an idea of how to form plural form of Russian nouns. Right now, you don't have to know the meaning of all of these words given in the table. You need just to follow the process of taking the letters off and adding new letters. So let's look first on the green table. It's above. So here we have 3 columns. On, it's masculine gender, она, feminine, and оно, neuter. If you don't know what Russian gender is, please you need to return to my previous lesson about Russian genders. Without this topic, it's absolutely impossible to understand Russian plurals. So please don't be offended. It's very important. If you want to understand Russian plurals, you need to understand Russian genders first. Okay, so for on и она, for masculine and feminine neuters, feminine genders, we use endings y and e. So let's look first on masculine, on. If the word ends in a consonant, like tourist, we need just add the ending y. Один турист, many, много, туристы. Один турист, много, туристы. If the word ends in the soft sign, like отель и день, один отель, один день. The soft sign we need to replace by the ending и. Много, many, отели, дни. So soft sign changes into ending e. And if masculine words ends in y, like Russian word музей, музей means museum, музей, y consonant. Consonant y changes into e, музей и. Okay. Now let's talk about feminine words. It's in the middle, она. So let's look on the third examples first. If the word ends in я, like деревня и семья, ending я we need to replace by ending и. So деревня, деревни, семья, семьи. Семьи. So, деревня means a village, семья means a family. Деревня. Одна деревня, много, many деревни. Одна, one family, семья, много, many, семьи. And if feminine words ends in a, ending a changes into ending y. So, машина, one car, машина. Много, many, машины. Okay. And for neuter words, we have another endings. It's endings a and ya. If the word, if neuter words ends on o, like письмо and слово, ending o we need to replace by ending a. So письмо, письма, слово, слова. And if neuter words ends in ye, like море, ending ye changes into ending я. Море, моря. Okay, I think it's not very difficult for you. No questions? Okay. Now, please pay attention on the red table that is given below the green one. So, for masculine and feminine nouns, I want to pay your attention that if previous consonants of nouns are k, g, h, ch, sh, zh, sh, instead of ending y, we use the ending e according to the Russian spelling rules. Like банк, банки, этаж, этажи, врач, врачи. So банк, it's банк, этаж, врач. It's masculine words that end in k, z, ch. And after these letters, according to Russian spelling rules, we need to write ending e. Okay, and feminine words, let's look. Матрешка, матрешки, книга, книги, мышь, мыши, собака, собаки. So, матрешка. As you see, this feminine word ends in a. You know already that ending a in feminine group should be changed into ending u, but in the previous consonant before ending a is consonant k. So here letter k is stronger than ending a. It means that when we produce plural, after k we need to write ending e. Матрешки. The same story with книга, книги. After g should be e. And мышь, мыши. After sh ending e. И собака, собаки. After k again ending e. Because in Russian language it's impossible to write letter u after k, g, h, ch, sh, zh, sh. We never write letter u after these letters. Not only in plural, but also when if you talk about other Russian words, you can never meet a combination, even in the middle of the word. You will never meet k. It's impossible. Okay, I hope that it's quite clear for you. Now you are almost an expert on Russian plural. All you need to do is to make a sticky on our Russian exceptions and refer to it whenever to form your plurals. Now let's talk about exceptions. And first exceptions that we will talk about, it's masculine group, masculine exceptions. Why these words are exceptions? Because they use not typical endings for masculine gender. So again, remember that for masculine nouns we use endings "ü" or "e" to form plurals. Here I wrote you the list of words that are not regular, and I will not translate you into English because I already wrote you an English translation from Russian. So I will read it first and give you some remarks. So the first group: дом, дома, свитер, свитера, лес, леса, адрес, адреса, берег, берега, голос, голоса, паспорт, паспорта, поезд, поезда, город, города, номер, номера, остров, острова, вечер, вечера, орден, ордена, век, века, цвет, цвета, глаз, глаза. So here in the first group, everywhere we have ending "a". Ending "a" is typical for neuter nouns, but here it is used with masculine words. No logic, you need just to remember them. Okay, the second group: сосед, соседи, господин, господа, хозяин, хозяева. So сосед, соседи, it's exception because after hard consonant it's strange to use ending "e", which normally used after instead of the soft sign. And the is hard consonant, but after it we need to write here ending "e", which is soft one. Господин, we need to remove "in", and instead of it write ending "a". And for хозяин, we again remove "in" and add ending "ева". So quite strange. Okay, the third group, it's the so-called some Russian professions. They are doctor, доктора, повар, повара, профессор, профессора, директор, директора, учитель, учителя, мастер, мастера. So here everywhere we write ending "a". The fourth group: брат, братья, муж, мужья, сын, сыновья, друг, друзья, лист, листья, стул, стулья. So here we use very interesting ending. It's soft sign and "я". Братья, мужья, сыновья, друзья, листья, стулья. Very interesting group. And the last one, it's exception group with absolutely totally different forms of singular and plural forms. It's ребенок, дети, человек, люди. Ребенок, дети, a child, children, человек, a person, люди, people. These words are exceptions as the same as in English. You remember that in English we have a child, children, a person, people. It's exception group of plurals. In Russian is the same. Ребенок, дети, человек, люди. Okay, I hope that it's clear for you. Now let's look on neuter exceptions. So the first group is дерево, деревья, крыло, крылья. So here we use ending soft sign "я", and also pay attention that we need to change accent in words. So дерево, деревья, крыло, крылья. Okay, next group. Яблоко, яблоки, плечо, плечи. Instead of ending a, we use ending e. The third group, the plural form is longer than short one. The plural form is longer than singular one, like имя, имена, время, времена. The fourth one, ухо, уши, ухо, уши. The fifth, стекло, стекла. So here in the middle of the word, letter not ending is okay. In the middle, letter y changes into letter yo. It's absolutely different letter. Please don't mix them. Letter y, it's not the same as letter yo. I talked about them in my first lessons, which were devoted to the Russian alphabet. So if you want to know about the Russian letter U, you can find my video on my YouTube channel. Okay, and the last group, which I called no change, it means that the singular and plural form will be the same. These words are like metro, metro, pianino, pianino, hobby, hobby, пальто, пальто. So in English, we can have one coat and many coats. In Russian, it doesn't matter. Пальто, пальто. Одно пальто, много пальто. It's the same. Шоссе, шоссе, меню, меню, такси, такси, евро, евро. So we understand how many only because of situation. Only situation and context helps us to understand about how many things we are talking about one or many. Okay, and let's talk about feminine exceptions. It's a very good thing because here we don't have so many exceptions, and they are very easily remembered because all these exceptions are women from our family. So they are family members. They are сестра, сестры, жена, жены, дочь, дочери и мать, матери. So quite easy to remember. All women in our family except aunts and grandmothers. Okay. I hope that it's of course it's very difficult to remember immediately all these exceptions. I understand you, but I hope that you will solve this problem and you will remember these words in some time. Okay, and the last topic for today that I want to tell you is about some Russian words that are always plural. They're always plural and they don't have singular form. So let's look on them. The first group I called a pair because of their meaning. So these words are брюки, trousers, джинсы, jeans, ножницы, scissors, очки, glasses, часы, clock, watch. All these words have ending и or и, like брюки, очки. These words don't have singular form, so they are always plural in Russian. And if you meet these words in Russian, we always talk about them like они, they. And here, of course, it's not pair, but I wrote this word in this group plus деньги, money. Please be careful with this word. In English language, we always say that money is singular, like money doesn't bring happiness. A very famous English proverb. So money is always singular word in English language, but in Russian opposite. In Russian language деньги is plural. Деньги это они. Деньги. Okay, so be careful with this word. If брюки, джинсы, ножницы, очки, часы, quite easy to remember. In my teaching practice, I've never had problems with this word, but with деньги, I have problems quite many times, especially with English-speaking people, especially with English native speakers. Okay, the second group is time. The words like будни, каникулы, сутки. Будни, weekdays, каникулы, holidays for students or school children, и сутки, 24 hours. All these words have ending и or ы, like каникулы, and these words in Russian always plural. Also plural some words from category food. It's like макароны, сливки, консервы. Also plural is substance like духи, and some games like шахматы, шашки, салки, прятки, нарды. So you see all those words have ending ы or и. That's why they are plural. So as you see, the Russian category of plural is very grammatical thing in Russian language. We don't pay lots of attention on the meaning of the words. We pay our attention on the grammatical ending. So if the word has ending ы or и, it's plural. So be careful with this. And remember that ending ы and ending и in Russian language shows that in front of you has a very high degree, that in front of you we have a plural form of the word. Not always, but in 90, I think that's 96%. Okay, I hope that everything was clear. If you have any questions, please ask them in comments. I'll try to answer them. And if you liked my lesson, please put a like to it. I will be happy to read your comments, maybe some of your wishes, maybe you have your own ideas about which topics will be interesting for you, or please you can write to me in comments also about them. I'm a very communicative person this way, and if you want to share your ideas with me, I will be very happy to know that. And also, if you want to thank me, you can make a donation for a cup of coffee. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your attention. Большое вам спасибо. See you next time. До встречи и пока-пока.